There are times when we are not able to stand up for ourselves. We are not able to speak for ourselves. There's an argument going on and we are not able to put forward our viewpoint. There is a meeting going on and I'm not able to put my ideas around it. There is a fight going on and we think that others might judge, so I should keep quiet. Does it sound familiar? A lot of times we get stuck in such situations and we are not able to speak up for ourselves. What stops us? How does that happen? How come internally we are fighting and we are not able to do anything about it? In our minds, we are talking, thinking, actually kind of reeling the same things again and again, but outside, not a word. Let's understand what happens to us and also find a way out. So, what exactly is going on which acts as a mental barrier? A lot of time, it may be a fear, just sheer fear that I will be judged, I will be ridiculed, or maybe it's a cultural stereotype that what if I've been scolded or called a rebel just because I spoke in front of my elders. It could also be something like a cultural bias. We are not being taught to speak in front of adults. Figure it out, which is your barrier, and then work on it. The best way to do it is think rationally. Is it a barrier or is it an emotion like a fear or a resentment that is making me quiet? Sometimes it could be even a belief like I'm unloved, I may be judged, I am worthless. Beliefs like this also do not allow us or give us the strength or courage to work on ourselves of just simply speaking out for ourselves. Now, I personally believe that either you move forward by taking help of others like a professional help, else you can a lot of times work on yourselves just by breaking into these 4 steps. Step 1, pause and reflect. Step 2 is how to elaborate on this reflection is the step 2. Now, let's say I'll give you a scenario, let's say something happened and I couldn't speak up for myself and I'm back at home thinking about it again and again. Now, instead of thinking of I couldn't speak, stop, pause, break it down as what exactly happened and how I behaved. Now, once you have caught these 2 things, again rewind the whole scene and in a slow motion figure out what happened, and before I reacted or I behaved a certain way or I could not speak for myself, what were my thoughts behind it. This is the focus, and it can only happen when you are self-reflective, sitting with yourself. These thoughts, these emotions is where the work is required. Once you are able to catch them, you can easily figure out, oh, it's an obsolete belief. I can let go of that. Oh, it is sheer fear. Can I take small little actions? Maybe in a safe space. Safe space means people you're comfortable with, or maybe doing some activity in front of the mirror, speaking out with yourself in front of the mirror and gaining the confidence. There's so many different ways to work on it. Once you have figured out, is it a belief? Is it a stereotype? Is it a thought? Is it an emotion that's pulling me back? So it's easy. Let's take action. Let's take a step forward and break the mental barriers.